Hey there, fellow non-profiteers. Today, we're going to talk about one of the fastest-growing tools in philanthropy, and that is donor-advised funds. You've probably heard the buzz, but if you're not totally sure how to tap into them, well, you are in exactly the right place.
All right, let's just jump right in with the most important number on the screen, $160 billion. That's how much money is sitting in DAFs in the US right now, just waiting to be granted to incredible nonprofits, just like yours.
So what even are these accounts? And, why do they hold so much potential for our missions? Let's break it down.
Okay, put really simply, a DAF is basically a charitable savings account. Donors can park money there specifically for giving, they get a tax break right away, and then they can decide which amazing organizations to support later on.
And for the donor, the whole process is incredibly simple. They can contribute cash, stocks, even real estate. They get their tax deduction up front, and then those funds grow completely tax-free. Then, whenever they're ready, they just recommend a grant to a nonprofit they love, hopefully yours.
But here's the thing. For us fundraisers, DAFs are both a massive opportunity and, honestly, a real challenge. So let's look at both sides of that coin.
The benefits for us are pretty clear, right? Larger gifts, new types of assets, and zero fees. That's fantastic. But the main drawback, and it's a big one, is that there's no required annual payout. That means billions of dollars are just sitting on the sidelines instead of funding our critical work.
But check this out. Here's some really good news that shows the true potential of DAFs. When they do pay out, they pay out at an average annual rate of around 20%. Now, to put that into perspective, that is 4 times higher than the 5% average for traditional private foundations. Huge difference.
So that brings us to the most important question. How do we get in front of these donors and, encourage them to direct those funds to our cause?
Here is your action plan. First, and this is the most important one, just ask directly. The data is super clear on this. One study found that 87% of nonprofits that actually asked for DAF gifts received one. Beyond that, look for the signs, like donors with complex assets. Keep your profiles on sites like GuideStar updated, and go build relationships with your local community foundations. All of this makes you a way more attractive option for DAF holders.
Okay, so we've covered the why and the how. Let's wrap this up with the final, absolutely critical piece of the puzzle, making this whole process as easy as humanly possible for your donors.
Your number one goal should be to remove every single point of friction from the DAF donation process. Seriously, if a donor has to hunt for information or deal with a confusing process on your website, you're probably going to lose that gift entirely.
Now, this is a problem we've thought a lot about. It's why we built tools like our own DAF Pay. It's designed to take what can be a week-long, super frustrating process and turn it into a simple 3-click experience for your donor. The goal is to make it ridiculously easy for them to give while making sure you still get the donor data you need to build that relationship.
So, the real question is, are you ready for them? To get the full step-by-step guide and dive way deeper into all these strategies, go ahead and click the link in the description to read our complete blog post. Thanks so much for watching.